School crash outs are insane, and today we're gonna try not to cringe at them. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. It seems like people in school these days are a different breed compared to when I was at school. The clips I see on TikTok are genuinely wild, and a lot of people have called them crash out. Now, this is a word a lot of people are using lately, and it basically means that you're upset or overwhelmed, and then you start just absolutely going mental and you're out of control. So today we're going to be having a look at people in school who resemble the crash out energy. And every time I cringe, I'm going to drink a little bit of this Coke and vodka. So God knows what I'm going to be like at the end of this video.
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
This is some serious main character energy right now. Especially outside of all the windows as well. Just so everybody can see you living and breathing your crash out. And honestly, I feel like crash out doesn't even describe this one perfectly. I feel like it's more than a crash out. I want to know how this bloke got in this position where he thought the only acceptable thing to do now was go in the thunderstorm and just kind of go on your knees. It's kind of like he's emerging from a villain arc right now. You know, in a movie where like a villain kind of starts to just become evil because everybody was nasty to him. We're seeing this live in the flesh right now. Brother's charging up. He's in a little ball getting his energy up. He's gonna tap the one person that was nice to him in school and go, Michael, don't come to school tomorrow. Shit about to go down. What he's doing is actually very smart, but it is also very dangerous. Wait, how is it either of those things? He's just trying to get a little bit of attention, isn't he? Like, how is this smart? In what way is this smart? I guess like calming down his emotions. Surely there's a better route to do that. And also, how is it dangerous? You know, is it toxic rain? Is it acidic rain? I've got no idea. I also love the term crash out, by the way. I feel like it perfectly describes people losing their mind. Like, if I titled this video, people in school losing their mind, it doesn't like hit the same. But school crash outs? Are you joking? Crash out is the best word ever. Why didn't we create this sooner? Why are they crashing out?
Get in here.
Okay, that counts as kind of cringing. Sorry, how do you just like accidentally bring your pet snake to school? Like, how does that just happen? Oh, I didn't realize it was in me. But how? You know, when you're putting your diary in there, you're putting your PE kit, whatever you're putting in, your pens, your pencils. Surely you go, oh, I'm not bringing me snake though, am I? Like, that's not even like a skinny snake, no offense to the snake, right? It's not like an Ozempic snake or nothing. That's a full-fledged bulky snake. Like, that would be weighing your bag down. Imagine if you had to sit next to this kid, man, and he just pulls out his snake. Like, I just wouldn't ever come back to school. I would need assurances that his bag is checked every single morning. It's one of my fears in life, snakes. I just don't really... You know, if I met one and we got on and we built a rapport, maybe it would change my opinion on its kind. But I just can't get over them. They just really freak us out, and I don't like how fast they are. They just creep me out. Okay, I remember I used to go to a nightclub where they used to have a big, massive snake, and you could, like, have it on your neck and get photos with it. And people would do it, and I always used to go, no. Like, why would I risk my life for a photo? I'm not doing that. Even though I know I'm not risking my life, but I feel like I am. Anyway, this video is not about snakes.
You would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that.
Bye.
They need to learn face to face.
Bye.
You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're too
you're
late.
wasting my time.
Facts, bro. Can we like just like stop and sit and talk about the economic state of the world right now? Why has he actually got a little bit of a point though? He has got a point. Like, a lot of people don't learn by just reading out of a textbook. You know, some people are like, you know, visual learners in terms of like they like to be shown something, or even like a video or something. Teacher also just looks like she just can't be asked. She's like, yeah, just mate, just I've got this to cover on the curriculum. Can you just sit down and do it?
Telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come in your class, you want them to get excited for this, you gotta come in here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
Why is this guy like spitting right now? Get this guy on a grind beat, right? We've got the next big artist. He's like a poet with it. The fact that he's so soft-spoken as well, like he's not screaming or shouting. He is making valid points, but unfortunately, like, you know, I guess sometimes you do just have to read out of a textbook, and if the teacher hasn't had much time to plan the lesson, maybe she just kind of wants you to just kind of do it just this once in this one lesson. We don't have much context to this. But unfortunately, you have just got to do the work in school.
You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
Square biz.
But there's a limit. When I'm not but simply making an observation.
Okay.
Why do I want this guy to like lead me into like battle? Why is he so inspiring? He's like Russell Crowe in the Gladiator. Like, why have I got like the hairs on the back of my neck going now? I want to die for this bloke. If he told me to go and fight a local group of gangsters, I'd be there. He told us to go there for 4 p.m. I'd be there for 3:59. This guy's inspiring. This is not just a picture. This is mine and everyone in this room's future. As Garfield is just there, just with thought bubbles above his head. This guy is yelling in lower key. I actually kind of like the way he's going about it in terms of, obviously he's disrupting the lesson and the teacher can't be arsed, but I like that he's not being disrespectful by screaming and shouting at her. Usually when you see people disrespecting the teacher, they're usually just screaming top of their lungs. He clearly is really passionate about learning, but he just doesn't agree with the way the teacher's doing it, and unfortunately for him, what the teacher says goes, and you just kind of have to listen. But if his energy can be like channeled in like the right kind of direction, he could do really well in school, because he clearly has a passion for it and he wants to be there. Drink. This is what happens when you go into like a set 8 class, isn't it? You know, like, remember, I don't know if that was just me. Like, I remember going into, you know, bottom set maths for like a few weeks when, you know, I was just struggling a little bit. And all we had to do was colour in and there was people just hissing. I remember being like, I think I found my people. Like, all you do in this class is just hiss at each other and colour in. This is great. If school was like this every day, I'd be here early. I'd come to breakfast club. The fact the teacher has to step in as well. The teacher's like, oh, right, back off. That's his warning sign. It's like a dog, you know, when you give a dog too many kisses and it goes, you're like, all right, he's had enough. He's had enough. Leave him alone. It's the fact that this, you know, kid took his hoodie off and he was wearing a vest. Like, he came prepared, you know, very aerodynamic. A lot of breathability. So he could really just get the... He got a lot of power into it. You know, I don't think that's the first time that he's really, you know, I don't even know what that is. That a hiss? It's more of a roar, like a hiss roar. He's made his own kind of niche of scaring off, you know, a predator or a prey. I don't know what this person is to him. I don't think this is a valid crash out. I feel like this was unwarranted. However, the kid was barking at him. I don't know what is going on in this class, but I know that people need extra help. You know, they need, you know, some teaching assistants in this class. Because quite clearly, they're struggling to concentrate. The top comment, what is America? How do you explain this to, like, you know, their parents at parents' evening? Like, you go, oh, can you, like, have a word with Jimmy? He just keeps, like, intimidating the class. Oh, what's he doing? Is he, like, throwing hands? No, he's just hiss roaring. He used to it at home. When you tell him off, do you hiss it? I don't know where he's got this from.
You ain't about shit. You ain't about shit. Stop saying it. What?
Just before, you know, I imagine we get into a fight here, I've got to rate the attire. Skinny, ripped black jeans with those checkered Vans. Oh, back in the day, they used to go so hard. Honestly, like, when I used to go to the fair in that, I used to be like, oh my God, I'm so stylish right now. Like, the checkered Vans. Are you joking? I used to walk there being like, everyone's going to fancy me. Everyone at the beach tonight's going to be like, look at that bloke over there. Oh my God, I wonder what his pin is on Baby M. Oh! And now we might need to blur this. They're just beating each other kind of badly. Like, they're both not really doing anything. Oh, and now they fell in the toilet. And everyone's filming, obviously. Oh my God! Oh, that was a bit loud. Oh my God, there was someone having a shit in the toilet. I was like, why has this video got so many likes? That's why. Someone was literally, you know, having a bit of me time, just letting the devil flow out. And then all of a sudden, everyone's barging in the cubicle. Your pants are down your ankles. Everyone's filming because there's two people having a fight on top of you. Oh my Lord. Honestly, like, having a poop in school is nerve-wracking anyway. You know, not many people go through their school life having one poo in the toilet, right? It's, like, very embarrassing. You've got to get in there and get out as quickly as possible. Imagine, like, this is why I never went for a poo in school, because this is what would happen. The entire year would be crammed in. Everyone bursts into the cubicle. Everyone knows that I poop. I've been exposed. Everyone knows I poop now. It's the fact that the two kids fighting each other don't stop either. They don't like go, oh, sorry mate, we'll go in the next cubicle. Apologies. Why are they still fighting? Let him poop. Look at him. Like, they're not even stopping. Oh, damn. Oh. I love that. Like, he speared him. And then everyone went, whoa. And then they just got up and went, all right, should we just stop now? Like, was the spear too far? Is that where we draw the line? If anything, I feel like the spear was, you know, warranted. Spears, you know, a good old-fashioned spear. Just one of them, just... Right? Nothing wrong with that. Literally, they both went up and went, sorry, mate, I went too far with the spear, didn't I? Sorry, yeah, sorry, mate. Right, yeah, you did. Yeah, I know, right. Apologies, should we just be friends again? Yeah, want to go home and play World at Warcraft? Aye, let's do it.
Are you going to move? That's an exclusion. Oh, really? He's filming it. I am. And then you're lying whilst he's filming it. I've never seen anything so daft in my life. I'm going to lie about something. Oh, but my friend here's got it on camera.
Okay, I think this kid's a prefect. He's got a great point. Like, why would you do that? Why would you purposely lie on camera and then film the evidence? It makes no sense.
So everything I've just said can be proven online. Busy me. Yay, that's intelligent into it. You're going to move now. Now I'm giving you a laugh. Can you go? Just go.
I feel sorry for this kid. They're clearly bullying him. That's why they're filming. They're trying to provoke him into, you know, being like a performing monkey for them. This is a valid crash out.
Go. Outside or that way?
Oh, God.
What are you doing, Nanny?
Because he's not a bellend like you.
And go in rage mode.
Rage mode? I'd still take you. Oh, he'd take you both on rage mode. Fuck it.
Go.
So,
Sing time.
right. Give me 3 reasons why we should go.
1, I've been told by the science department to stand here and stop people from, like you, doing what you're doing.
What do you mean, people like me? What are you trying to say?
Taking the mick.
Yeah, we are.
Disobeying school rules. Being a pain in my behind.
I will admit, I think we'll all admit, he's taking the role very seriously, okay? Little bit of a job's worth, right? He's been given a role, and he really is just, you know, playing it to its full capacity. He's done a little bit of a power trip. But I still don't think he's the worst person in this situation, because these people know that he's a prefect. They know he's got a job, and they're trying to provoke him. And I feel like this is just going to end badly, and stuff's going to get really out of hand.
You're going to move. Are you going to go outside and enjoy nice weather?
No, you take.
You sound like a 90-year-old man.
It's grey sky out there, you. Do you go out in your mankini in that weather?
No, but it's British weather. It's probably the best you're going to get for a while. So you're going to move? Or you're going to go downstairs?
Neither.
Also, why is this filmed like it's been taken in 1960? Like, what is the quality of this? Did you film it on like a jacket potato? Oh, this must be like the new McCain's iPhone they brought out. What? The quality is insane.
You're going to go outside?
You like it in, mate?
Well, you're not allowed.
Why is this?
School rules.
Why are they enforced?
Because without them, more people like you lot would exist. And then no one would ever get a job.
What do you mean people like us?
What are you going to do as a job?
I'm going to work something in video games, like animation.
Oh, that's
or animation in general.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's not sad. That's actually a very interesting role. Thank you very much. That's actually a well sought after role. And a lot of money in that. And also, it's like your passion. That's a good job. It's a very niche job, but a good one.
And I think you should try harder.
Get out of his face.
Your breath stinks.
I'll get a job.
Your breath stinks like cat.
Well, then you better move away from my stage. Now go! Or fart. That'll make you move.
You're far. What is wrong with you?
Kids can be like so cruel. I'm gonna drink just because of the cringe of the people filming. I feel like this is leading up to him going absolutely mental. He's keeping his cool so far, and his answers, like, he's beating them in answering them. He's funnier than them. He's quicker witted than them. But I feel like they're gonna get annoyed that he's got an answer for everything.
Now we're not going.
Anyway.
Move! No!
What the f***?
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now! No! Get out! Get out! No! No! Go! Go!
Why me?
Go! Go! All 4 of you! Go! Go! Move! Move like it's World War III! Move!
To be fair, it's working. You did kind of deserve that. You know, this was going on for 3 minutes now. And you know, you've had your laugh. Like, move on. He's sick of you now. This is a valid crash out. The prefect is valid in this one. Maybe he was the guy outside in the first video. Like, after this, he just kind of, you know, needed to take like a second for himself in the grey skies of the UK.
No! No! Go! Go! No!
Oh, no, my God, hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Isaac, hold the door!
Second time!
Oi, Grady, it's 10 past. We can stay now.
I'm sick of it! No! 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 No!
Drop him, Henry!
Guy behind the camera is a total knob. Like, absolute knob. To the fullest extent of the word. Just knob. Not even knob. He's knobbish. Right? Actually, he's not knobbish. He's just knob. He's everything. Just provoking him without actually doing anything. Just an absolute, like, twat. A move like it's World War III was an absolute banger. I don't know if he coined that phrase, because that is like a phrase, like, you know, that's like a thing people say, isn't it? I wonder if he was the first person that came up with it. Hopefully. Okay, he got something positive out of this. I wonder how this prefect guy is doing now. Maybe we need to add this to our series of, like, updating people where memes are today. Go and watch one of them after this video, by the way.
Sir, you might have started around now before you absolutely smashed your little head in. Saying you're going to ban me, I don't know, why don't you do it now? Go on. Oh, she's hanging.
I'm waiting there now.
Caitlin can be difficult to handle. Oh, yeah. And she knows it.
Hey, where you going? Hey!
Well, are you going in there with her?
You're going in there over there, but I'll throw you in front of everyone. Get over there now.
She's lovely one-to-one, if she's in that mood.
Wait, so this girl is, like, losing her head because she wants to fight this person that she's looking at. And that other girl is just kind of pretending to be on the phone. Like, oh, yeah, I'm literally just speaking to my mum right now. What you say? Kind of, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Actually, a great tactic to avoid a fight, right? Everyone knows the etiquette of a fight. You can't hit someone when on the phone.
She'll just explode. You've got to try and calm her down, but she can be that irate sometimes and that annoyed. You know, it's difficult.
When I get angry, it's like a snowball. It's at the top of the hill, and then it rolls down and gets bigger and bigger, because I can lose my temper dead quick.
She wants me fight, why don't she have him in now? Instead of getting around saying it's shut, doing it to think she's hard when she's really not.
You finished?
Yes.
Stand there.
Do you know, these are the type of girls in school that I would, like, if I saw them walking down the corridor, I'd just, like, change my route to me next lesson. I'd be like, I feel like they're just going to say something to us. Like, I was intimidated by these people. I used to, like, walk past them with my head down, like, please don't say anything, please don't say anything, please don't say anything. Oh, you've called us a twat already, man. He's trying not to laugh. The screaming's not helping, son. If anything, it's just making it hard at us. You know, I'm trying to move on from the situation, but just the fact that you're roaring like you're in The Conjuring or something, it's really just not helping us to settle me nerves. He's really trying to keep it together, this kid. So they've kept filming for like 30 seconds after. I was like, something's gonna happen here. Nothing happens. He just shuffles in and acts like he hasn't just absolutely just screamed at about 200 decibels. Now, I don't know if we're getting the full picture here. Like, maybe that was a valid crash out. Maybe he has been getting bullied and he's just at his wit's end right now. If I was him, I would just be like, well, I'm cooler than everyone else in this class. Like, I've literally got a laptop. You're writing on paper. Yeah, I'm doing mine electronically, actually. So who's the real winner? I remember when I was in college, there was two people that had MacBooks, and like everyone in college had like no money. So like we used to think they were like millionaires because they had like MacBooks at the age of like 16. Like, what? And every single lesson they used to like pull them out and put them on the table, and like me and me mate used to be like I'm literally writing me notes down on like a scrap piece of paper. He's writing his on the back of like a letter envelope, and they've got MacBook. I used to feel like screaming in their faces. Like, how did you get so rich so quick? How do you do it? Can I sign up to your course? My school just installed crash out pods. Do you just go in there to scream? Surely not. Are they like study pods? I think they're like study pods, right? I mean, you can also use them as a crash out pod. If anything, if they're like soundproof, that's pretty cool. Like, I kind of want that. Like, when I get like me, like, you know, me forever house one day, I want to have a place installed into it where I can just go in, scream, and then just leave. Because then I can call it like the stress room or the panic room. And then all of the horrible stress leaves me body because I've had a room to scream. And I don't have to worry about people, you know, hearing me scream. I can just scream and then leave. Is that so much to ask in this world? I'm going to look into how much crash out pods are now.
Which one of you? And who'd you hear it from? Whoever you heard it from, tell them. If I find them, they're not going to breathe one last breath on this plane of existence.
What the fuck? What the?
Why was the teacher just... Is that the teacher or a parent? Why were they just kind of like, yeah, this is completely normal behaviour. I'm just going to enable this by just kind of not saying anything. Like, they weren't even chatting to him. They were just acting like he wasn't even just holding, you know, a portion of the class to ransom with a weapon. He was using a chair as a weapon. And the teacher's like, yeah, what's Damon like? Honestly, he's always like this, bless him. Hey. What are you doing?
What's the matter here? Oh, shit.
Sorry, that was a little... Sorry. I know it's not the main thing we should be focusing on here, but it was a little embarrassing that he obviously, you know, through the laptop, through the screen, tried to pick up the table but couldn't. He went... that's too much, innit? Them tables are getting heavier. Whoever installed that did a great job. That's one thing I will say. What's the need to go fully like King Kong and just kind of ruin the city? What's going on here, Godzilla? What's happened to on your cornflakes?
Yo! Watch out, boy. Oh, he drunk.
That's the second time. He didn't learn the first time, you know. He went for the desk the second time. He thought he had it in him, you know. He got a little bit more confidence through a little, you know, a few more screens, got his energy up. Still couldn't crack the desk though, could he? You know, not full Godzilla mode. You know, he hasn't really reached his full potential. He's clearly upset with the teacher here. It kind of upsets me when people like act this way with teachers, like, you know, where they kind of just like ruin them like this and just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a power dynamic because they believe the teacher can't do anything to fight back and they kind of just intimidate them. Like, this is what seems to be going on here. Like, the fact he's just ruining his desk for no reason, punching all of the screens, like, clearly he's not upset with any of his, you know, classmates. It's just with the teacher. And I don't know why he's resorted to violence.
Yeah. Yeah. They're right. They're right. They're right. They're right. They're right. Ah! Ah!
I can't tell if the person behind the camera is bigging him up or taking the piss out of. One thing I will say, you know, if there is a kid running at walls, doing flips off them and, you know, kind of, you know, summoning some sort of godly power, I just would want to be friends with that person, you know, because you never really know that person's next move. You kind of want to be on that person's good side if shit goes down. You don't want to piss these kind of kids off. You want to make sure they're okay and they're comfortable. He's literally a ninja. Did you see the way that he ran up to that wall? Why would you want to take the out of this kid? I don't understand. Yes, he's not big or he's not muscly, but that's not the point. This is intimidating.
6 seconds! It took you 4 seconds to piss me off again.
Valid. He looked valid, to be fair there. He's told you, right? You've pissed us off. Stop. And it took you 4 seconds to somehow piss him off again. I'm on his team. I can tell. This has been playing on his mind. He's given you a lot of chances now, okay, to improve yourself, and you haven't taken them. You've had 10 chances. You've wasted all 10. Okay, now he's finally crashing out, and it's a valid crash out. Okay, so we've got one from the recent GCSE results day. This is bad.
I didn't pass my English. Oh, sweetheart. Okay.
I love that, you know, her mum got the, you know, the seat protectors on the seats, just anticipating that there would be tears, you know, just so the material of the seats doesn't get ruined, obviously. Just prepare for anything. Prepare for the worst, and you might get the best.
Mom said that she got one. I
didn't pass anything. I thought I'd get a 4.
One thing I do have to rate from her is after like watching this video back, she still posted it. You know, just to make everyone else feel a little bit better. Doing a service to the community here. You've got to rate her. Bless her, Freya. I feel like that is the most heartbreaking thing when you don't pass like maths or English, because don't you have to like resit it until you do pass it? It's just a bit of a ball ache. You know, you just kind of want to just pass those so then they're out the way, and then everything else you can kind of just work around. But those two, like, you know, obviously failing it, you just have to kind of go through the process again, which is just a little bit annoying. I think this is valid, you know, bless her. You'll do better the next time, okay? At least it can't get any worse.
Say it to my face.
What did I say?
Go on, say it.
What did I say?
I have no clue.
What did I say?
Am I boy shaking, bruh?
Are you nuts or boy?
So apparently he's angry because this guy said that Star Wars was lame. And as you can see, you know, by this kid's t-shirt, he actually thinks quite the opposite. You know, he couldn't get it any bigger on his t-shirt. You know, he's very much a super fan. And I'm not gonna lie, I am in his camp. I think Star Wars is one of the greatest inventions ever. Not the new stuff, but, you know, the core of it, the 6 movies. I think they're incredible. They're one of the best franchises that ever exists. But if someone else says, yeah, I'm not a fan of it, I don't feel like you need to crash out on them, fella. Okay, because everyone just has their own taste. Some people might say that, I don't know, another franchise is the best franchise in the world, and I might not like it. That's what makes the world brilliant. That other people have different interests to you. It means everyone's different. If everyone had the same interests, how boring would that be? Also, I would say that I'm actually possibly like a little bit more of a Star Wars fan than this guy as well. Like, I'm literally in the process of getting Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader tattooed on me in a couple of months as part of a tattoo sleeve. So beat that. Who's the final boss of Star Wars fans now? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do want me to carry on this kind of series of try not to cringe at things, I was possibly going to think about doing teacher crash outs. 5,000 likes if you want that video. And also, go and watch my last one in this series, okay? Same concept, same style. I guarantee you'll love it.
Kirkham, baby.